Hey, what's going on there, Strength family? Today we got some forearms, some biceps, but me and the boy, we just got done doing biceps. Now we're working on forearms. He's back there doing his ins and outs and his wrist rolls. I'm working a hammer curl paintbrush, and we're gonna go through and lead you guys through just some good forearm work. So if you're looking at building up those bowling pins, well, this is what we're gonna do. So, paintbrush version. Oh, all right. So pretty much what you're gonna do, standard hammer, we'd be right here and just hammering. What I want you to do is tip it forward this way as you're coming up. And when you're going down, you're this way as you're going down, all right? So it's like a paintbrush, like we're doing a paintbrush. You will notice way more in that top portion of that forearm. So here we go. And with this, you definitely don't need a shit ton of weight. All right. You ready for your next set? Oh, all right.
Stretch this wrist out.
Tighten it up on you.
This is the popcorn wrist
Oh.
from the freshman year when I hyperextended it.
Oh.
I landed on it.
Yeah.
I pushed that way.
It's all good. Oh, you're gonna superset?
I'm tri-setting at this point. I'm doing this, and then this.
Oh, okay. Rock on. Hell yes.
What's the last one?
So what you're saying is putting in work.
What's the last one of these?
Making them grow, baby. Making them grow. Now, if you guys got a problem with your wrists, we're rolling back and forth. Like William was just saying, he's got kind of a popcorn wrist where it pop, 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 pop. You don't necessarily have to do the paintbrush, but the way up is going to be the biggest key of it, of keeping that right there, keeping that out in front of you. You will feel so much more in that forearm, big time. So if you want to just keep it that way, keep it that way. If that can make you do this and it works, do it. But if you can get that manipulation, what we're doing is we're working that whole side of the forearm. Besides concentrating on, back and forward here, we're also working on here and here. So we're building that whole forearm. A lot of times people will just put focus in right there and a little bit here, but nobody really thinks about, stability this way. So that's what we're working. Obviously, he's doing his tricep. So he's getting his paintbrushes in, trying to get those wrist rolls up as high as possible. Oh! And then we have these little guys, these little grippers that, no, they're not like, the best grippers in the world or anything like that, but on max, I think they're 44, close to 50. So on a regular gripper, these are probably like 1s or maybe 1.5s, but it's better than nothing right now, and it is something, we'd like to invest in and, get a little bit, because, they're just, they're easy to go, but once you get done doing, these, you get done doing those, you're so cooked, this is going to sit there and just kick your ass, and this is just going to sit there He's off camera, but if you could see him, I mean, he's gritting his teeth and he's busting his ass.
I don't have it at 44.
You don't have it all the way out?
I have it like 40.
But it's the point of just nose to the grindstone, just busting ass. I'm going to do another set of these. I'm not doing the tricep like he's doing. So I got one more set to do on these, and then I'm going to move over to wrists. And at that point, I'm going to show you another one that you can do on cables. And then off the cables, I'll probably do the same as what William's doing. So let's say you want to try the other variation. All right, tip it forward and just keep it right there. Oh yeah. Whew. There we go. Whew, alrighty. Send the weights back.
I'm done with them.
What's that?
I already did 4 sets.
So you're all done with that?
I got one more thing those.
I'll do what you got for a warm up. Okay.
Like always.
It's all good. Now with these ones, there's so many multiples that you can do. You can go real close, and you can do what I call ins and outs, to where you're gonna roll it in as far as you can, like you're cupping. For arm wrestlers, it would be, working your cupping, and then rolling it up as high as you can. Those are real nice. And then there's a version where you can go out really wide and you're just working that cup. The more that you rotate, you work on rotation of that forearm, the more you're going to work the different portions of that forearm, to where, like I said, if it's a scale, you can kind of teeter-totter it towards one side or the other. The whole forearm is going to be working, to hold the fingers tight and hold all that. But if we can start rotating it out more, we're going to start working down here. We start rotating it in, we're going to start working up through here. And then obviously, if we're rotating this way, we're going to be working that top portion. So work the angles, and you're going to learn this from this portion of it.
You want to slide down a little bit? If you move it here, and then you can see it.
I'll go around the front, or I'll go around this way, and then we can grab. Yeah, I mean, if you want to grab it and do whatever, but
I'd say just set up on over here, then you got side angle, so you can see a lot better.
you can still see it. We're good. Okay. Put it down in the comments. Should I have moved it or not? But this would be your fronts, or your ins and outs. So take the thumbs out of the equation. Up, there, there. Now, if you want, you can put them in if you need your thumbs. And like I said, this is just going to be a warm-up. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm fine. First couple, warm it up. Make sure everything's going through good. Make sure you get that green light, and it's thumbs up. And at that point, if it's good, we'll bump that weight up. Like I say, I don't know if you want to try to go out wide and do the cup.
I just go here and do these. I'll go wide. I just go here. I can't roll it up.
Well, don't roll it up. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I know this is getting to your limit of being able to get the full range movement.
Why I won't be doing this.
I know, but that's your limit of being able to get that full range movement. If you go out wider, you'll notice that you'll hit, because when you're going out, you're here, you start going out, your hand's going to start rotating out. So normally when I do this, I'm like ring fingers on the pins. And you'll get a little bit more here.
That's how it went. That's the last one. I tried to go up and it didn't go up.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. As long as you're getting that full range. You know, if it's at the end, you know, and you're starting to poop out and you're only getting these little bits, okay, fine, whatever.
I try to work it up. If it goes up, stops, and it's trying to.
Yeah, you get in that last little, all right, I'm gonna do burnouts and I'm gonna really, you know, kick the snot right out of it. Well then, hell yeah, rock it out. But if you start out that way, you know, if you remember that, the one, oh, who was it, the attorney, remember at the gym? The prosecutor, no, he's a prosecutor.
Yeah. He always scared me though.
Oh my gosh, it'd be like watching him do this where it's like, you know, like he's having a seizure or something. Lower the freaking weights. Lifting for 20 years and you couldn't even tell. That was a skinny arm fat man.
No, he was fat. He wasn't skinny on because he actually had something. He was just fat.
I mean, I give him kudos. He was in there and he was working. His dedication to work, I mean, he tried to bust his ass, but man, there was just no technique there. All right. Oh, I'll do the out wider one. Again, I take the thumbs out to where I'm taking that thumb and I'm wrapping it by my pointer finger and I'm using that as a cup. This is a pure arm wrestling type of style. I mean, you're just working on that cup. So, but it works wonders for forearms. So I'm doing pinkies on the rings. It's just there, up. I'll go up a little bit.
I'm gonna do.
You want to grab the tens?
I'm gonna do holds.
You want to do holds with a $135?
The 185 on. And I'll put your 10 on.
I'm glad you're doing this one because this is another one that.
I think it's kind of my thumb.
Now this one is great for working your deadlifts and just natural grip strength. When William was working on just your deadlifts, there was to the point where he's like, I'm tired of using straps.
I don't really use straps.
You did in the beginning when we started getting you through. Then it was like, let's get you off of that. So to get you off of straps, Ed Cohn. If you guys don't know who the heck Ed Cohn is, I mean, he's one of the godfathers of powerlifting. I mean, just look him up. Phenomenal. I'd love to talk to that man. But he talked about doing holds. He did it a different way. He would hang on to the rack and literally like hold the whole 135, you know, and just hold it right there and just hang on to it the whole time. That's 185. And, you know, he would just boom and hold. Well, what we do here is we're doing a double overhand here, and you just do timed holds. So we'll do something for, you're gonna do what, 20 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do 20-second holds. You can do 15, 20, and 30s. You go beyond 30, it's like start going heavier. So at that point, you're just locking it up. And you'd be surprised. I mean, people will do it where they're doing pull-ups and they'll hang from themselves and stuff like that. This I like a little bit more because if something goes bad, it's just boop right there. Oh, almost. Almost. So that's another one that you can do. If you don't have a whole lot of time to get forearms in, doing holds like this, maybe like 5 sets of 20 seconds each. I mean, add it up. It's really not that long. Give yourself about a minute rest in between. And at that point, you're going to gain some strength in those forearms. And your forearms will grow. I know it for a fact. Your forearms will grow. So, just trying to give you tons and tons of variations. Let's see how this goes. When I did it with the one arm, it was like, okay, that's not terrible. So Whew. So if we wanted to say, all right, we're going to drop you down to 15 seconds, you know, you could go to, I don't know if you could do 205.
I'm also doing those
Yeah,
and then doing these.
yeah, but at that point, I mean, I would, that's why I'm not supersetting, especially with these to where, but I know you're hurrying up.
Well, someone's gonna cook in
Yeah, Mom, upstairs. Oh, man. Ah, as you can tell, the pre-workout's working awesome. Ah! Or you can try another 20 at this.
Probably.
All right. Oh, you're giving me shit, but what, you want to wait now? You're not ready to go?
I wasn't.
What? Ready to go?
Might hold it a rest.
Well, you're ready to go. Come on. I'm ready to do another set. I'll tell you what, I'll do another set for you. How about that? Dear old dad will do another set.
You've been working out from 3 times I've been alive.
Almost.
Exactly.
No.
15 times?
You're 16. Times that by 3. I'm not 3 times your age.
Almost, I'd say.
Almost. Almost. No. If I started lifting when I was 10.
You're almost 48.
No, I'm not. And you're almost a swift kick in the ass. So kiss my.
You're 40.
Hey, I'm not even close to 48. So.
You're 45, aren't you?
Don't you just love it when your kids actually know these things about you, how old you are, and maybe what's your favorite color and your favorite food? And they just sit here and guess and
No,
guess and
44.
guess. And they just love you so much, don't they?
Yeah, you won. Yeah, so you're 44.
I am gonna do my next set.
Yeah. You're stalling, aren't you?
Yeah, because you didn't want to do this.
I'm supersetting it.
Woo! Okay. You got your phone?
Right.
Here. I don't got it. Told the damn thing. All right. So they can even watch too. Here we go.
I'm trying to put clip it.
Try it.
I'm going to. We're going to tell real quick if I can do that.
You ready?
Pressure on my thumbs, I'm saying no.
Now, didn't he give me shit about stalling? You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, go. $15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ooh. Those arms are pooping out. Forearms are pooping out.
I don't know if people can hook grip. That was a lot of pressure on my thumbs. Cause
Yeah.
it's just a lot of pressure on your thumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was getting good numbers. I'll do another set. Yeah, but you got to build the calluses up. And this knurling on this bar is mildly aggressive. But yeah, I mean, when you're doing a hook grip, you gotta build that up, you know. And if it's something that, well, I'm just gonna try it every once in a while,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like it, you know. But let us know in the comments if you guys like hook grips or if you use a standard grip. I've tried doing hook grips before, and I agree with you. I mean, it just, but that's the reason why I think I don't like it, is because I don't do it enough and I haven't built those calluses up to be able to take that.
Pressure. It's not even
Oh yeah, I mean the pressure in the thumb, you know.
It's like I'm going to dislocate my thumb. It's like it's just going
Well, yeah, when you start going super heavy on deadlifts, I mean, when you're trying to do 585, 600, you know, and your hook gripping in and pulling, it's just like, holy shit, you know, so. But there is a point of worrying about going this way and, you know,
Yeah.
tearing a bicep. If we can do hands over, you know, to me, that's just a vulnerable spot, but some people can do it. But gosh, that always seems like where you see the biceps rip is always on deadlifts.
Preacher curl.
And preacher curl, going all the way down, or they're anchoring here, they're pulling it out. Oh, and you just watch that. Whoa. Cringeworthy.
You are a walking soundboard.
I'm a walking soundboard. What do you mean the?
You're a walking mixer at this point.
I have sound effects for everything. All right, I'm gonna try to go out wide again.
Calves are later.
What's that?
Calves are later.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't help it.
You're eating them out. It wasn't like that. It was like a fully calf version. I'm like, okay. Enough of you